And I want to start by just looking at this joystick, letting everybody know that you can update the firmware. And when you buy a PTZOptics product, whether it's a camera or a joystick, you should know that our engineers are constantly listening to our customers. They're in the PTZOptics user group, and almost all of these new features that we're going to show today came from you guys. So thank you for being so active and sharing your thoughts on how to improve these products. For years upon years, we add new features, and it's done through firmware updates. So there is a new firmware update for the PTZOy G4 joystick that John and Tess are going to be controlling today, and the SuperJoy that I'm going to be controlling. I guess I won the prize here because I get the SuperJoy. But let's take a look at the SuperJoy really quickly. I'm going to do a quick overview of what this joystick can do, and then we're going to dig into a lot of the new features. Now, the SuperJoy has NDI capabilities. So we're going to look at, I actually sat down with Roberto Musso from NDI, and he is going to connect to the SuperJoy over NDI bridge. So he's in Italy, we're in Pennsylvania, and we're going to be able to control cameras in his studio in Italy with this joystick because it does have NDI support. But before I get there, we've got the joystick controller here, and there's a button right on top right here. This button right here can now do anything you want. So any command that the PTZOptics cameras support, that Panasonic cameras support, any CGI or HTTP command, you can start and stop recording in vmix, stuff like that, your TriCaster, your VizRT Vision Mixer. Click this button, boom, and you can call a custom command. So that's pretty cool. A lot of our customers will take manual control with the joystick and then decide to start auto tracking with this button. So you can toggle, so you can do on and off. So the first time you click it, it's on. Second time you click it, it's off. And that is the same with these custom buttons right here. So there's 4 custom buttons. And then there's an HDMI output button. So this joystick does have an HDMI output. Right now, we're just plugging it in via Ethernet, but we have an HDMI output as well where we can see the live 1080p full HD video coming out of this joystick. Now, for that being said, I'm not going to go into every single feature, but some of my favorites are on the side where you have quick controls for pan, tilt, and zoom speeds, preset speeds and focus speeds, your dedicated knobs for focus and zoom here, and then your backlit buttons. This is really good for like a dark studio, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's a solid metal case, but it's got these backlit buttons. So if you're in a dark studio, you can see everything really well. And I'm not going to go into every single feature here, but this is one of the big deals that we're talking about today is the SuperJoy.